Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are back for some terror from the void. And yeah, it's getting a little terrorific, I guess we could say. But I hope everybody's doing well. Nightmare, hope you're doing well. Always comforting to have you in here. Nothing's fallen apart yet. Excuse me. So we'll see. We're on our way to yet another Haven defense. Synedian attack. We'll see how that goes. We have an exploration going. We'll see if that turns into a ambush or not. And then our other team is just kind of flying back to heal up a little bit. Just a little bit. You know, you lose a limb, it kind of makes it hard to proceed. Somewhat. Especially with delirium out there, lowering our effectiveness, the lower our stamina is, so... The constant battle. We're always fighting something. Whether it's Pandorans or not, we're always fighting something. Oh, I guess delirium is related to Pandorans. Or that whole thing. Ooh. So we'll see. And while I'm talking about gaining resources by all the extra Haven defenses that pop up with there being a war going on, we still don't want to lose sight of the real enemy, and that is Pandorans. But if we have an opportunity to gain some experience and gain some resources in the process, well, see if we can finagle our way through the myriad of distractions that we have going on in the world right now. So we'll see. Cooler today after the rain, but definitely not cold anymore. It just has that moist edge to it that makes it feel a little cooler than it has been, even though the temperature is not too far off from what it was. Can't imagine what the temperature feels like in the Pandoran world. Although Antarctica is tropical, so maybe it would be a little warm, I guess one could argue. One could definitely argue. Gotta get my mind focused in. We gotta get focused in, so we have a good time. I don't make an unnecessary mistake today or anything like that. Nah, I would never make unnecessary mistakes. Loki, good to see you dropping in. Well, welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. Good to see you in here. You've been awarded some Ziggies. You only have about 50,000 now, probably. Because you're in here a lot. I thought of increasing the prices for some of the memes or sounds, but then I'm going, well, but then newbies would never get a chance to have fun with them. So yeah, we'll just keep them the way they are. I think everything's looking good as far as stream quality goes, and it's top of the hour. So most importantly here, it's time to get this party started. So let's get over here.
What's up, Doc?
And get it going. Stormaris, ahoy to you! Ahoy hoy to you. So here we are on the way to a haven defense with this part of the war, a haven defense from the war, not the Pandorans, where we're going. Just a quick refresher, we are starting a search down in the southern end of what we know is Africa. Dave Ingram, good to see ya. Good to see ya. We're just doing a quick recap, and then over here, we're flying back after, you know, an interesting time. we have some stamina losses that need to be repaired at our base before we can do anything. So yeah, and we have Pandorans up here, but there's that's Scylla territory, so they're getting attacked by a Scylla. When you get up to the 20s, that's a Scylla. So there's a I think we already knew that there's a citadel over here somewhere. Or had it gone down to a lair, now it's back up to a citadel, whatever. But we're going back to get repaired. Something I'll do when it gets back to the base is I'll probably do some treatments, because I just realized our delirium is ridiculously high right at the moment. And we need to address that. I mean, how do we have any will points left with this kind of delirium on Landed Avery? Oh my God. 4 out of 4. She just doesn't have much will to begin with, but all these will numbers hurt. So that's something else we're going to look at today. Even this team's not so bad that's going down there, but Karin Lindqvist, yeah, he could use some help. And then at some point, because we rushed out before we got our stamina up that high, when the stamina is this low, well, I guess more for you, it eats into your will points like big time. Here we got Delirium 2, Delirium 1, Delirium 2, 2, and 2. So not too bad on these guys right here. And then our other team, just so I know, they need some treatments. So we may have to look at running back to a base to give treatments to a base that has stamina builders. So not that one. Not that one. And so we'll have to go all the way back there because a lot of the treatments use up all our stamina. So that's something I noticed looking at the map, that I'm going, man, I really haven't been paying attention to that. And we have plenty of mutagens for doing it right now. And we're gaining 6 a day. We get 32 from Pandorans, so we're gaining. Yeah, we better start dealing with our delirium so it doesn't impact our gameplay. So that's kind of what I've been thinking. And let's get flying and see what happens today. Let's go.
The Disciples of Anu Haven is under attack.
Well, a Disciple of Anu Haven is under attack. We'll go see where that is. After we get the bad news on the latest round of Oneric Delirium. The nightmares and hallucinations continue to spread. Many are convinced that the end times are upon us, and it's hard to say that they're wrong. Thousands have probably died, but the numbers are hard to guess as Haven leaders struggle to keep things under control. The chaos is pushing the factions to the edge. Well, so is their war. We will not give up. No, no! No, 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 no! Do you realize 25 stamina is massive when you're not running full stamina teams? Several havens have been attacked, is what it says. Well, yeah. Are you counting Pandorans or the war? I don't know. The Phoenix Project does not surrender, no matter how tired. Well, there's a limit to how tired I can be. No matter how tired, our operatives will keep fighting to the end. Okay, we lost colonies being built faster. Hallelujah. Havens in the mist that are destroyed by Pandorans always become infested. There's a new one. Not that we already have a couple infested havens out there, but now we'll probably start seeing more. Because I can't get to every defense. We'll have to be aware of that and prioritize, perhaps. And look at that! guess who can't do this mission? I mean, my heavies can't jet jump because they'll be down to 2 action points. They can't shoot their main heavy weapons, so there's no way I'm going there now. Oh man, we are just wiped out, exhausted. I bet you every team's like this. Let's go find out. Pretty much. Ah. Oh my god. Yeah, story of your life. Hey, I'm exhausted. So, well, it's good. We're flying back to the base, and we're going to get... And what we'll do is when we get back to the base to start... As soon as every airship gets back to a base to recharge, we'll just treat everybody that needs treating. Not those with just 1 or 2 points of delirium, but everybody with the excessive delirium. We might as well treat the delirium now, and since we're gonna have forced downtime because of that event. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, Sectoid. Nobody has... Oh, nice low vibe too. Thank you, sir. Nobody has stamina anymore because of the Oneric delirium event we just had. So everybody is now gonna turn around, forget what we thought we were gonna do, and go back to the nearest base. And we just checked the nearest base for you. Quit your frickin' exploring, because if it's an ambush, that'll hurt. So let's get back and get some stamina. And you're flying also, so let's just start flying and see what happens. Oh, and yeah, and see what happens when people start returning and we start the treatments. The one that got removed is... we gained Havens in the Mist destroyed by Pandorans always become infested. Oh, the 100% colonies one, where they build or build colonies 100% faster. So I'm not feeling bad about that one. And then if we're at least nearby, we can focus as opposed to war haven defenses. Oh my god! We got noticed on one of these. We saw this was existing, but now, oh my god, Pandorans, the Scylla's have sent out multi-attacks. The Scylla's are mass attacking these things. So now, that means infested haven, infested haven. We're going to gain 2 infested havens, my friends, because I can't go help them. Oh no, I take that back. This one, they won't win. Thank God for New Jericho. But we will gain another infested haven right there. There's nothing we can do about it. And could be yet another one if the mist expands just in time to get here before they lose, or here before they lose, or here before they lose. Oh my god, Carlos, good to see ya. Even if it is sporadic, we always like it. So everybody lost all their stamina. Everybody's heading back to their bases right now. And then we got a mass attack by Pandorans over here, emanating mainly from one colony. So, and our new Void Omen means this one for sure, and we'll see if Mist spreads fast enough to scoop up any others. But havens in the Mist that are destroyed by Pandorans are always becoming infested. So we have at least one new haven, infested haven, that we will be gaining. So there you go, you're up to date. Not good news in the world today. And did I... Yeah, you are flying back. So let's just pass the time. Why don't we watch over here and watch the Pandorans decimate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 havens here. Oh my god. Here's a mass event. Oh my god. Yeah, last time you said to pick up aim burst. Well, we're not doing anything with aim burst because everybody's headed back to get treatments. and gain stamina and get rid of our delirium. So we can actually use perks like aimed burst. So if you've changed your mind, let me know. I don't think I picked anything yet, but we will take care of all that when we get back to base, as long as we have points available to spend. We finished our BDAR grenade launcher. Okay, here's our first team back. And this team doesn't have a lot of problems. Only, I'm not going to go do treatment on 1 and 2 points of delirium because the risks far outweigh the reward. What we are going to do, however, Karin Lindqvist, 5 out of 10, that starts eating in, especially if we aren't running max stamina, that starts eating into our will points and our ability to do special perks. So we are going to treat you. And it's only a 50 mutagen treatment, but let's see if we get any nasty side effects. Yeah, that's, well, you know, I could, but they might pick side effects too, because most of them will just lose stamina. So we'll see. I'll think about treating the others. I got enough mutagens to do it. Well, we just lost a will point. Oh, lose 1 will point when taking damage. Oh my god! No will point loss when allies die, though. Okay. Subject has extreme sensitivity to pain and exhibits symptoms of empathy fatigue. Well, okay, everybody else die except for Karin. What a weird perk. I don't think I've ever had this one before. So anytime he gets hit, which is bad for an assault who, you know, tends to be a little bit of a frontliner, he's going to take will point losses. Lovely. Yeah, we'll have to add in Soren's jetpack, because I noticed that just got built. So when we get to him, when he's back to base, so we will definitely equip him with that. The other thing we're building is, yeah, a few more combat shields are needed. Yeah. So, in fact, I might as well throw in... Yeah, I was kind of... We kind of need... I was hoping one more Haven Defense was going to get us back in business, because... I'm going to build one or more of these. Eight won't break the bank, right? He says, confidently. Okay. Yeah, probably getting the ammo for it will. Okay, here we go. Well, we could argue now's the time, but you just saw that nasty little side effect we got. Well, Karin can't mind. What are you talking about mind control? I don't understand. The worst thing is more damage on delirium attacks, being disoriented for 2 turns, but cannot mind control. I'm not sure what you're referring to on that one, Carlos, because he doesn't mind. Yeah. If you're talking about the risks of delirium treatment, the most common thing that happens on it is you just lose your stamina, which we've already lost. So you can argue, yeah, I should just go through and treat all these guys, and let's start everybody out fresh. You know, yeah, this I don't like the perk he picked up. Oh, the worst thing. Oh, that's one of the things that could happen. Oh, well, none of the... I don't have any priests. Nobody on my team can mind control. So we're not playing Anu, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to try some more treatments because they're really cheap right now anyway. So we might as well just start out fresh. Let's cross our fingers, all of you please, that all we do is lose stamina, because we have none to lose. So I'm fine with that. Stamina reduced to 0. There we go. That's what I wish all of them would get. Nick Vogels, let's lose yours. Uh-oh. Maybe I better stop right now. Lose 20% to accuracy. Gain slashing strike. So you've gained a retractable claw-like appendage protruding from your right wrist. I can't even talk. From your right wrist. Unfortunately, discharging firearms has become moderately uncomfortable. So slashing strike, I imagine when we're on the battlefield, we'll see if he has an extra perk down on his row of slashing strike. Interesting. You know, I'll give you the newest vests that we built while we're here, because you got icky armor anyway, so there you go. Oh, what am I doing? I was going here to customize. Okay, Dixie Normus. We'll pray that you do not get a bad side effect. Yeah, run and slice. Wrong game. You live in a wrong game. Stamina reduced to 0. See, this is the perfect time to, I guess, be doing it, because right now it's 50-50. Stamina is the only thing that happens. Felipe, you're not in here, but here you go. Stamina reduced. Now we're ahead 3-2 on okay results. We got one more to go. I think Soren might be... Did I do the... Yeah, we did. So I think you're the last one on this team. So let's test it out. Oh no! Receives delirium damage ×2. Immune to mist. Interesting. Soren Black is afflicted with one of them. As a result of the experimental mutagen treatment, the subject may overcome this condition as they continue to be deployed in the field. However, acquiring additional afflictions from this treatment will reset any progress made in adjusting this condition. So, subject appears to have acquired tolerance to the mist, resulting in a cognitive dissonance. So you receive extra delirium damage in the future going forward, but you can run around all you want in the mist. Okay, well, that one's a little bit of a trade-off. And speaking of which, there you go, Soren Black. Now you're looking like Soren Black. The armor shows up a lot better than that independent stuff. That you are Soren Black. Yeah, the good side effect. I think I'm gonna see what you can afford to carry. Yeah, okay, we don't have grenade launchers on you. That's motivation to maybe build bay, but you're doing a flamethrower. But we'll keep you here for a little variance, because the flamethrower also is a action to use too. So that might be motivation to pick up limited jet jump for you also, to jump short range, just to get close enough to burn, baby, burn them. We could think about that too as an option. We were talking about giving you this weapon to validate the short jump. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Hello. Oh, you moved. Was YouTube acting up for you? I imagine YouTube was acting up for you. Yep. Alrighty, here we go. So that's this team cleared up. Yep, look at that. No purple. In one respect, that's good. So you're going to be my first team to rebuild stamina. And then we'll figure out by then what's going on. While we're waiting other people to get back to their bases, let's keep our eye over here. We're looking at the mist not spreading fast enough to where we're going to get more than one corrupted haven. We're just going to have a lot less havens over here. That's what it looks like.
The new Jericho Haven is under attack.
Fort Terminus, anything new here, or is it over on this side somewhere? Where the heck? Well, if I don't see it right away, we will use the handy dandy search. Because there doesn't seem to be a fresh... Oh, it's probably down here. There it is. Fort Terminus. So this team will never get here, and then with that timer, we'll never be able to help. We got to get ourselves in order. All right, we got some more stuff. Fort Gerechtigkeit repelled the attack by Sinedria, and that's the original one we were trying to get to, by the way. And hey, Glacier, good to see you. Good to see you. Glacier, ciao, leave, bye. Have a nice day, Glacier. All right, well, he of course did that right before more delirium treatments, so expect some really bad side effects right about now. Let's go take a look at the team. This is 1, 2, 3, only 4 members to get treatments here, but these treatments will be a little more costly because, you know, we're maxed out on delirium here. That means we spend 100 just to get you cleaned up. I feel like we're sending everybody to drug rehab or something here. Let's see what you do. Nothing. Woohoo! Clean. Not even a pop-up saying no stamina loss. Because you had no stamina to lose? Well, no, everybody else did too, and we still got the pop-ups. Then well, the Junker doesn't need anything. Is this the right team? Oh, it is. John PP. That's because the Chaos Buggy jumped up. John PP, Landon Avery, and Carlos. It's a trap. So we'll see how your delirium treatments work. Only 50 mutagens here. That'll bring us down below 1,000 for the first time in a while. There's always the, oh yeah, I don't have money for augmentation, too much augmentation right now. I mean, we could think about mutating, but, you know, doing a new Jericho. Are you trying to come again? Still doesn't make up for triple digits, Gleaser. No matter what you want to argue, doesn't make up for triple digits. Yeah, John Peepee. Well, you do understand it's John Phoenix Point. Here we go. Oh, yeah, Carlos. Yeah, okay. Everybody's pushing the envelope today. Okay, another clean fix. How about that? Another clean fix. Oh, we're on a roll. Let's keep going. Landon Avery, you got expensive treatment. Look at his face. Look, that's probably one of the best things that the mod unlock. This is so cool to me. This is so cool. Let's go see if your face cleans up. You know, I just won't say it. Yeah, countering the... Well, you had nothing to lose countering the 100% vibe. Well, everybody on this team's cleaning up. Let's send everybody to Central America next time to do their treatments. They got a good clinic over there. Their clinic over there is rocking the house right now. And Muttley, we're just gonna... I'll spend 25 to gain you 10 more health. Sure. Why not? And no side effects ever for you. And Carlos, you're looking mighty fine these days. Yeah, you're looking mighty fine. Yeah, what's in the water over there? I want to know. Here we go. Stamina reduced to 0. So we finally did get a side effect, but it's the one that doesn't matter. So we had clean treatments over there. We got one more to go. One more to go. Personnel are looking mighty fine. Look, he cleaned up. He cleaned up halfway decent, you know? Looks like he's off the bender now, and he's back to normal and able to fight for us. Here we go. Something in the air, something in the water. I don't know what it is, but I'm not gonna complain. Let's go see where the last ship is. It's not too far away. Alright, so the only problem is we look so good now, but we still don't have stamina, and so we're never gonna make it here in time. And these are even further along. We'll never make it. So, yikes.
Haven destroyed.
Yep. We just saw the corrupted haven just appear because we just picked up that beautiful, beautiful void omen. Okay, we got our last round of treatments. If it's going bad, I will not treat Q Vistor. You know, and mutation and all that stuff, we actually could afford to do some of that. If some of you are open to mutations, because mutagens, we can afford Anu mutations, but you know, when you're aligning with New Jericho, it's feels weird to do that. Feels weird to do that. We had an event that erased our... We had a delirium event, and we were never full stamina, but we lost... I don't know, 25... Everybody lost 25 stamina? Yeah. And so we already were pushing it, not running full stamina. But then that event happened, so the Haven defense we were going to do... The exploration we were going to do, everything got canceled. Everybody fly back to base. We got to treat this stuff. Or, well, and we figured, well, we might as well do the experimental treatments since our stamina is already 0, because that's half of, you know, half the recruits that go through that. That's all that happens. So, and, you know, let's see, 9 out of 10 delirium. We need to deal with it. Now, sectoid, you do always have an option to, yeah, and then on the map, at the same moment that the delirium event happened, we got a mass attack from a citadel over here, turning one into corrupted, because we just picked up mist, havens destroyed in the mist, always become infested. So now we have another infested haven here. This one, thank God, New Jericho will win, and thank God these three are not, well, in the mist. They just won't be corrupted. They'll just not exist anymore. So the Citadel and the Scylla, whatever, did a mass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think this one was 2, 6 haven attack out of a nearby Citadel that we've never found. Even when we were dealing with the Scylla over here and downgraded it to a lair, we never found it. So it's built back up to a Citadel now, and it did us dirty. Did us dirty. Hey, you could say that, Stormaris, because yeah. Yeah, let's go make Sectoid look famous. So anybody out there with a character, you know, it kind of goes against the grain of doing the you know, the New Jericho ending to have everybody mutate with the despised Anu that they're at war with, but it is an option if anybody wants that. There, unfortunately, right now, because we haven't unlocked enough research to have very many mutations available. So as you can see, right now for mutation choices, all we got is stomper legs, which could be helpful a little. We can regenerate. We can get a regeneration torso that reduces fire damage in half, and we could do an armored head, so you're immune to daze. So there's that. Yeah, I know, and so the playthrough, and that's why I'm throwing it out there, though. I'm not opposed to it. I know sometimes, depending on who you align to, some people don't like to do that and mix and match. Hey, to me, whatever you can do that's going to help you out. Oh, regen torso. Let's just at least look at that. So the regen torso restores 10 hit points to arms, torso, and general hit points each turn. So it's kind of a heals over time kind of thing. It does not say anything here about gaining use of lost limbs, though. So that may still be an issue. So I know Pandorans can heal their lost limbs, but I don't know that we can. So, and yeah, no stealth, no accuracy. Yeah, I'm not thrilled. We're gonna hold off for cybernetics, but the problem with cybernetics right now is I don't have the cash, because we can do all the cybernetics, but I'm poor right now. So we have immune to goo, shot, yeah, and those are the, I don't like these. These are my least favorite legs. But yeah, we have these things too. Stealth, but no accuracy. There's the accuracy head and the neural disruption head. You know, and if you're afraid of somebody telling you how ugly you look, maybe this is for you. Yeah, regen torso loses accuracy, so I'm not thrilled with that one. And then immunity to mind control with a little buff to accuracy. Nothing major. Probably similar to a regular helmet that we already have. So this is the one that really helps. This, and then you can disrupt a target for a turn, causing it to become disoriented and unable to use their will points. I kind of like that with the aim buff, especially, except I would be tech poor. We'd have to go trade some of our food just to get food for tech. Yeah, just to get 10 tech, you know. Okay, so that's kind of where we are. Let's get through the treatments for you first, and then we'll see if we want to spend an upgrade. You're more into the one that makes you immune to mind control. Okay, well, your current helmet, gives you no accuracy, so you end up with 3% more accuracy. What can we say? Armor-wise there, and then a lot more armor with the clarity head. So maybe we do that, so because we're seeing a lot more sirens these days. Oh, that wrong sectoid. Sorry, sectoid. Dueling Carloses right now. Confusing commander, which is not hard to do. But be thinking about it, Carlos. We got two types of heads, both. And the thing is, with you carrying sectoid, the disruptor, and then an already accurate helmet, I'm thinking what we can look at doing. Yeah, I kind of like the disruptor head on you for the extra aim with those particular weapons that you carry around. Sectoid. Ay. We're gonna treat you. Let's move forward. Stamina reduced to 0, so good timing on you. Now he's looking smart. Now he's looking fine. Let's move on while we're on a roll. And then Feanor is the one, because you know he's one of the set characters. They don't age, so that's the only bad thing about the two set characters we started with. Still bald, yes. This is now that you mention it, this is the bald team. We ought to go, okay, let's see who's next and see if they're up for shaving their head so we can have the all bald team. Oh my god. Stamina reduced to 0. Perfect. At the wrong time, losing your stamina can be a killer, but since we had the event that lost our stamina already, you know, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? Let's see. You need something. What is missing from you, Stormaris? Now that you've should we give you a haircut, Stormaris? Team Brave and Bald, yeah. So you're 4 out of 11. That's high enough to get treatment. Let's get you fixed up. And you come through clean. No stamina loss. You keep your 2 stamina. Woo! Woo, baby. Okay. I do think you're the one. Aren't you the one that we were thinking, although I don't want to know if I want to spend all my points to do it. We were thinking of giving you a shield and then picking up 2 perks, which I may or may not have money for. Weren't we going to do shielded repost with you? That's 15 points, and that's 30 points. That leaves me with not too many points. But I do want to try that out, because it sounds like it would be really good for a heavy. Oh, that was Soren? Oh, I can't remember who I'm talking. Sorry, Soren Black, I haven't forgot about you. I'm just typically missing up the names. Okay, well, I got more shields being built anyway, so you may end up with a shield also. So, there you go. Oh, and he has 20 points. Yeah, I was saving them for him. That's right. That's why it didn't seem so expensive when I was thinking about doing it. I was saving up points so we could do that. We'll go back. So I think we only have 1 more to go. Okay, Gleeser. Mr. Fun and Games and 100 Vibe Roller. Let's see how your treatment goes. Nah, you got lucky. Glacier got lucky. he'll say, oh, it's because I rolled 17%. Okay, Carlos, thanks for hanging in there as long as you could. Yeah, we'll use it. Good luck. So if anyone wants to join the Bulb team on this team, Mr. Wagner. Oh, we got Trumpkin. I forgot about you, Trumpkin. Oh, he's not in here today. I don't recall him dropping in. So let's see what he gets. And stamina. So we came through, except for a few people. We came through pretty clean. You know, kind of, sort of. We kind of came through okay. I'm not complaining. Yeah, whoops, wrong game, yeah. Go do your wrong job now. Yeah, mutagen dropping fast, but it'll pick up. I don't have to do any more treatments for a hell of a long time. And we're not doing really hardcore, that's enough to heal my 1 mutoid. And we'll be gaining regularly, so I'm done running at a deficit, Blathergood. Thanks for pointing that out, but I'm not worried about it because we're not heavy into the mutation end of things. We're going to be looking for resources so we can start bionic, at least getting some bionic heads, maybe a certain bionic leg for people. It's the bodies. Bionic bodies are the expensive ones, so we may not go a lot of those. All right, so everybody's healed up. Oh, wait. No, I said, QVistor, you just barely started. We're not going to, it's only going to cost 25. It's only going to cost 25, right? Well, let's just have everybody with a clean slate. Yeah, okay, clean slate. Cool. Everybody, let's get moving. Oh, okay. Not let's get moving yet. We got to build up stamina. I'm not sending anybody out with lack of stamina. So let's, you have the most activity over here, but by the time you gain enough stamina to get moving, they're all going to be dealt with. Oh well.
Haven destroyed.
Yeah, a lot of havens are going to get destroyed. So we finished the Siren Vivisection. That was, we vivisected Lucian. So the damage inflicted by the Siren, so new research available, and the telepathic mode is now available. And the one kind of Siren that would be helpful to research, because I did it in my closed beta practice recently, is the psychic screaming kind, because then you can get the clarity head modules and nobody will ever panic again due to psychic scream. And they're cheap and not that heavy. So I'm learning to enjoy that one, and I know how to gain it in this mod. That's probably the way it was in the base game, but you know, ZigZag forgets. So there you go. We are clean. We are ready to go. Poison worm vivisection. Yeah, okay. This I'm going to keep this one in there because it improves our ablative vest. There's different ways. You know, once we build the ablative vest, you don't have to build better vest. The one you get improves via research, and this is one of the researches I have learned that upgrades the ablative vest. It would gain 10% resistance to blast and 5 hit points to each body part. So that's a nice upgrade. And then we'll figure out how important this one is. I don't know how important that is. Let's put it near the top. And then we can drop it down and figure out what to do after this. Yeah, there's a lot of not so important research down here. Okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't get it's the Psychic Scream one. So that I learned based on our result here and then what I was doing in the closed beta, you want to get the Psychic Screamer to get the Clarity Head module so you can't panic from a Psychic Scream. And then this one, I don't think I think I'm at the same point where I'm earlier in the game, by the way, there. I'm doing much better in the other practice closed beta playthrough. But the Pandoran telepathic one, I'm like hours away from finishing it on there, so I'm not even sure what it does. So I'm going to keep it near the top to figure it out, because off the top of my head, I don't remember what it gives us. So it's a problem with me not having played regularly enough. So let's get going. Yeah, Sectoid, that's what you were talking about last time, and I was like, well, I wasn't sure what you're referring to, but now I clearly do know what you were referring to. No. Yeah, there's a decided lack of havens over here all of a sudden. I think in a way I'd rather have that than multiple corrupted havens. New Jericho, thank the Lord, wins there, but then we lose another haven there. Whew, baby. Okay, let's build up our stamina so we can get moving again instead of just sitting back watching. Yeah.
Research complete.
Okay, and now our ablative vest has just improved. I don't know how we... can you tell by looking at the vest what level it's at? I'm curious. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you. I guess... I wonder if we can tell in our personnel screen if it tells me if it's upgraded, because this is new. This vest is new from what I'm used to. So does it tell us? Yeah, so this must be... Oh, it would tell us here. Yeah, so the numbers I do believe do improve now. Because didn't it used to be, was it 10%? So it does level up. It doesn't tell me though, this is a level something vest versus a level, that part it doesn't tell you. So you just kind of got to remember the damage reduction and whatnot. So anyway. Yeah, the ablative got upgraded, but I looked at this one too, going, I wonder if we, somewhere along the line, and I didn't notice that with doing the poison worm or something, or some other worm, that maybe this one got upgraded. I can't recall. Okay. We are at half. Okay, basically, we're at half stamina now over here. It did... Oh, are you telling me it said that right in front of my eyes, Captain Timo? Are you telling me I'm that blind? I know I am. Hazmat vest. Improved ablative vest. Well, if it gets the level 3, does it say mega improved? Or does it just still say improved? Oh yeah, Sectoid, I think you missed last time. I did install these. So, because it was a long story, but these are installed, but we had to turn around from the mission we were going to, and therefore I haven't had a chance to use them yet. Oh well. Now, the Manticore ones... Oh, these. I guess we could do it if we want to slow down... Yeah, but I don't have extra soldiers to put on this thing right now, and it does slow us down greatly. So I was thinking, well, until I get more need for more passengers, there's no sense using it yet. Until I get new soldiers. Because otherwise it just slows me down. Negative 200 speed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, we're full on the Manticore one. I mean, we're full, but I could bring even more. I just don't have any spare people sitting around, do I? Everybody's on a ship, right? Yeah. See, everybody's got a seat on the battleships, and so when I need it, I will add it in there, because there's... Oh, you think? These are naked recruits. Oh, but this person would be able to. You know what? This person would be able to, because I think I have them if I go over here. Or did I sell it? No, I didn't sell it. We just won't be able to make extra spider drones, but you know, I got 8 to play with. And I do have... I can't manufacture it, but I got a few shots with 3 shots with poison crossbow if I hire that individual. And food I can afford. We're really starved on resources. But now armor, let's make sure I could equip and have a semblance of armor to give this person. Let's take a look. Because, you know, it'd be kind of silly for them to go out without any armor. Okay, they could have priest leg armor, they could have a berserker helmet, and I'm not giving heavy. Or they could do this armor. I have no body armor, so I'd have to build body armor. So, line her up. I'm going to buy an infiltrator as long as I can afford some body armor. Well, it's not going to be infiltrator body. Oh, yes, it will. Except no, it won't. I don't have the ability to do it yet. You know, I might as well just temporarily give it some here. At least it doesn't ruin our stealth. Eventually, we got to do this to keep him... Oh, we will not have a very stealthy infiltrator. No, I don't have armor. So I would build Swamp Cat, and then when we have the ability, we could do that. Yeah, we kind of did that recently, but let's take a look at what I can afford to sell. Yeah, we don't need this anymore. Of course, I don't know I have much to sell that will get me, okay, there's 5. I don't really have a lot of berserkers, do I? I don't think I have any berserkers that are really... I'll just sell those weapons because I need it right now. It's just getting these just get me materials, no tech. Disciples of Anu hand cannon ammo. Well, we can't build that. So the ammo's redundant. I'm saving this because we may have somebody using that. I can get rid of this heavy armor. There's a little more something I needed. So maybe now we've eked away enough to do something. The problem is if we go on a mission and I spend this tech, we won't be able to replenish anything we use on the mission. So that's a little... Yeah, and I use those. So let's just double check up here. I didn't scroll up. Here we go. We don't need this many PDWs. Besides, we've been upgrading to this PDW, so let's get rid of the cheap PDWs. That helps. PDW... Well, we don't need the old-fashioned PDW ammo. We'll keep the rocket. I don't need all these. This. I'll keep this. I don't need these. I got upgraded ones. Armadillo. I don't have one of those anymore. I probably don't need a base because I got a backup sniper rifle in case one goes on the fritz. So yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're okay here now. Yeah, there we go. Manufacturing. We're gonna hire an infiltrator. Like I don't have enough money, but we're gonna hire and build the infiltrator body armor. And then let's hire the infiltrator. I won't hire 2 recruits because I can't afford armor for, but we'll start putting that seat to good use. Nurse, infiltrator's good at healing, hard labor. Well, we don't need to pick that one down the road. We don't need less perception for a sneak. So here we go. We're doing it. And now, what that means... The infiltrator used to be on this side. Did it switch? Oh, I just wasted food. I just wasted... Yeah. I just wasted food. Okay. But I swear, the first time I went in there, the infiltrator was on the right. Yeah, it reset. So that's me not paying attention. That's the damn game for doing the old switcheroo on ZigZag. You can start calling me ZagZig. I got the old switcheroo pulled on me. I didn't catch it. Let's go look. So we have, well, technically we have 2 individuals that we can start taking out. One is naked, and one we will be able to equip soon enough. We'll put them both on. Oh, I didn't. Where did I put the other guy? Oh, I put him on a different ship that had room. Though the Thunderbird 3 doesn't need extra people because it already has a lot of people. Let's go back here. Let's slow this ship down, but let's carry more on this ship. And now, we could get up to 8 here. We already got 7 there. So, and this team has a couple level 7s for a mentor protocol. Soon, 2 more. So this is the better ship of the 2 to put the extra soldier on. Because this one only has 1 mentor protocol, and these low-level guys won't level up as quick. So that part makes sense. Let's come down here. And we're putting them on the Manticore and the Manticore. And we will equip you with what we can. And now we'll look at that. Goo Expert. Less will points. I do like night vision though. And speed. Yeah. We'll see if we keep that or not. Goo's not that important if he has other perks. Okay, so there we go. We got this guy. We will just be... We might as well use it up while we got it. When he does go out, give him some power. And then... Oh, I guess you need some armor. Which one of these is better for an infiltrator? Stealth -5. No hit to stealth. Oh, we'll do that one. This has no hit to stealth. We just need to get the stealth improving armor as soon as we can. Are you able to... So you can't wear one of those until... I guess you need the armor first before you can put the vest over it. Oh yeah, I will definitely give him the other one too. Most definitely. And I'm also giving him this. And then this. There, we got backup of each armor. You're going to be an infiltrator. Maybe you're not proficient with it. Yeah, never mind. Infiltrators, you know, that's a good thing for an infiltrator to have. You're going to have to drop some of this stuff when we get your armor on you, but for now, there you go. You're kind of ready to go. Kinda. Sorta. There we go. Yeah, he can gain the pistols, but you know, we got to get him level up, and I really don't want to take him out until we get body armor. So we'll see. We'll see. And then the other guy, Barry. Hey, Barry. Yeah, you can't wear anything till you get the armor, and we don't have any armor for you other than this. There you go. He goes out with a helmet. Only a helmet.